Good afternoon, BizOppers. Dave here from Affiliate Marketing BizOps. I do apologise. You can probably hear the absolute monsoon that's falling down outside. I was going to do this in the garden because it was sunny 10 minutes ago, but the British weather doesn't let me do that. Now it's raining. Anyway, today's subject is about how I managed to leave my 9 to 5, start on my own with my business within 6 months of starting my training program. Today, we're going to talk about sacking your boss. I'll see you on the other side. Hi, and welcome back. The rain stopped a little bit. You'll be pleased to know. Very British of me to talk about the weather, I know. Leaving how I left my 9 to 5, Blighty, the rat race, in 6 months of starting my online journey. It's something I've always wanted to do. You've probably seen some of my other videos and posts. 10 years of just basically shiny object, drop shipping, you name it, I did it. I decided, hitting 50, that it was something I wanted to do, was to get out the 9 to 5. After COVID, I was in travel for 20 odd years. I was a salesperson. I was head of sales for a company for 10 of them years. I took on, after Thomas Cook, and when the whole industry fell on its arse, basically, I took on a job, very lovely company, working from home, but it was not. It's not what I wanted to do. It was now or never. I joined the program just under 6 months ago. Invested in myself. Found a brilliant mentor. The training course was, takes about 8 weeks, which as a side hustle was hard, with working 9 to 5, having family commitments and things like that. But I was getting up, I was changing habits at that point. I was getting up like 5:30 in the morning, which I'd never done before. I used to get out of bed and just start work. Well, have a shower, start work. Now, I'm all in. As from last week, I'm working completely on my business. It is a big step. It's scary. It's exciting. It's, I've got a mortgage to pay. We're not rich by any way, shape or form. My wife started her own business as well in microblading, the old eyebrows. She's doing really well. I had a bit of money saved. I was doing this 9 to 5, and then sort of 3 hours at night, 3 hours in the morning before I started. Then I do, it was a busy job. Then I do my 9 to 5. Do the odd bits at weekend, but I have my boy at the weekend, so managed to get up early again on a Saturday and Sunday, and when I took him home Sunday nights as well. And I got to the stage where, I've got my very first high ticket 4-figure sale within 8 weeks. I had a little bit of money, probably to cover 2 months of my last job's wages. I'd put away, so I didn't have a big nest egg to fall back on. The important thing was for me was to take action. It was 6 months before, about 8 months before I turned 50, which is a big landmark for me. I mean, you can do this at any age. It doesn't matter if you're 15 or 100. This is something you can do. But my personal goal all my life was to work for myself, completely work for myself. I come to the point, you're going to get people say, why can't you just get a proper job? Is it worth it? My wife said, if there's any Friends fans there, she said, my job's like Chandler Bing's. Nobody knows what he does, but I'm not really expecting her or anyone else to get it. At the end of the day, it's what I want to do. I picked up so much from all the mistakes I learned over the years, but it's not a techie thing. A lot of people Certainly people 50 and over, you know, think the younger generation can deal with it a lot more, because there's none of that. It's so easy to set up. You know, it's so learnable. So yeah, I got my first sale. Then, you know, I started making sales pretty quick. Exactly 8 weeks to the day that I started the program, I made my first sale. And then I thought, right, if I can just do one of these a week or every 2 weeks even, which I was that confident I would, you know, I was still there at the back of my mind, imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, everybody, even the most advanced, I'm sure even Russell Brunson has doubts of it in his head after all these years and his success. But everybody, you know, who's going to listen to me? But everybody has to start somewhere, and by starting, you're already a chapter ahead of anyone that hasn't started. So yeah, you can't let that bother. It all comes to do with mindset. Mindset is massive. It's something you learn in training, and that is why, you know, I would recommend you do a training program. I wouldn't go into something like this thinking, yeah, I can do this. I've read a couple of YouTube videos. You know, I've read a couple of posts. I'll give it a go, because you know, you need someone to help you look over their shoulder, hold your hand and walk you through it. I can't stress that enough. But, you know, people think it takes years and years and years to do. It doesn't. If you're going to put the work in, and you have to ask yourself, am I capable? One of my sales coaches said to me, because I put this to him, I said, look, I'm thinking of giving up. I'm going to give up my 9 to 5. And he asked me the question, on a scale 1 to 10, how confident you are you can do it? And I said 10 straight away. I know I can do this. I know I can do it. You know, on my first ever clarity call, I helped that person through coming to course and got my first sale. And, you know, if I could do that on my first call, from what I'd learned, how many more times can, you know, this is going to happen a lot for me. I'm confident, and you've got to have that confidence in yourself. You will doubt yourself. You'll get the negative Nellies. Like I did a video on it yesterday, I think, on my main profile page. You've got to block that all out, because you've got to look at the situation. If not now, when? You'll be saying this still in 5 years' time. I didn't want that anymore. I've made a decision, and literally within about 3 months, 4 months, I've made a decision. I told my boss I'm leaving. She was very supportive. She was brilliant. She said, you know, if it's a dream that you want to do, you've got to follow it. Obviously, she's an entrepreneur as well. She was the, you know, director of the company. So, what massive head fuck, to be honest. When I did it was like, wow, time to grow up. I'm a big boy now, sort of thing. It all goes through your mind. Have I made the right choice? But you know, life's full of taking chances, getting outside that comfort zone, and the more you get outside that comfort zone, doing things that you're not comfortable. For example, doing videos. The thought of it used to make me sick to the stomach. It just wasn't me. But now it's like putting the rubbish out. You know, it's just, or it's like posting on you know, on Facebook. So things like that, you become used to uncomfortable. Uncomfortable gets you where you want to be. You stay in that zone. You'll never change. Tomorrow never comes. Yeah, I'll leave it till tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And that is a trait in people. Leaving it till tomorrow is a trait in people. So you have to break habit. You have to make the decision. And when you make that decision, you need to stick by it. I'm now earning much more money than I was in my day job. So for me, it's the right decision. There's always that feeling over your head, you know, is this going to last? You know, you see it differently when it's your own. This is my job now. I'm responsible for it. And you know, I can see the momentum coming. I've got people coming to me now, you know, with the training that I did. and the support group that I've got from my mentor and the lasses in our student group, it's unbelievable. And you're supporting each other all the time. I get one-on-ones, I get twice weekly Q&As. That all, your mentor keeps your mind on it. It's a motivational thing as well. I do long hours at the minute. My goal down the line, everybody's got goals. My goal down the line is to, sorry, 1 second. My goal down the line is to go into mindset coaching. I want to get to that 20K a month first, master this. I've got goals down the line, and I personally wanted to do this. I didn't want to hit 50 not doing it. So if you are thinking about it and you're confident that you will take action, that you are going to give it 100%, because there are people that do sign up, pay, they invest in a course, whatever X amount it is, and they don't take action. They just leave it. They've paid, you've got to make sure you do that. You can do it as a side hustle to make sure it's right for you. I mean, I did the whole training when I was still working. So I knew what was involved, and I knew what my limitations were. I knew what I was capable of. So it is something you need to think about. So yeah, if you want to drop me a DM, or I'll put my Calendly link on it as well. So if you want to book, just a strategy call or have just a chat about it, if it is something you're thinking of doing, I'm more than willing to have a chat with you. But yeah, I could not be happier. I'm smiling from here to here every day now. I had a bit of a crappy year last year. I lost my mum, COVID. Everybody had a bit of a crap time, but COVID's done me a favour in that way, that it's made me take action. It's made me push my dreams. It's made me be exactly where I want to be. I want to leave a legacy, and my son. This is what I wanted to do. It's on my bucket list. So feel free. Make sure you subscribe on my YouTube channel as well. Feel free to DM me, or you can email me if you want, dave@affiliatemarketingbizops.com. And, if it is something you're thinking about, good luck with it. I'll be here to support you if you want to ask me any questions, if anything's putting you off. Let's chat about the subject. But thanks again for stopping by today. Hashtag replay down underneath. I haven't done this live, obviously, if you've enjoyed this. And have an amazing day. You take care. Dave King from Affiliate Marketing Biz Ops. Check it out.